It's craft beer on the Bay. Brought to you with help from Pappas Restaurant and Sports Bar, Crab Cake Territory, craft beer destination.
Hi, this is Jefferson, 100.7 The Bay's craft beer guy. This week I visited the Red Shedman Farm Brewery in Mount Airy, located on the Ligonor Wine Cellars property. Red Shedman brewmaster and founder Vic Allen and I spent a nice May afternoon at the brewery last year talking about craft beer and about his approach to brewing. When we met on Monday, Vic shared some of the beers and ciders he is just releasing now and will be releasing over the coming months.
On the table is this Grinder Espresso Stout, which is now available in liquor stores and in the tap room. We also started bottling a bourbon barrel-aged stout, and the other one we have is a honey bourbon stout. We also have cider that's made here on the premises, and our new releases in short order, my guess is in the next 2 to 3 weeks, is we're going to be making a raspberry cider. For Valentine's Day, we'll have a limited release chocolate raspberry cider, and then for the spring, we have another beer, which is a hybridized Belgian IPA with habanero, and that's called Lunatic Fringe. Also just started to get into doing firkins and doing cask aging. So what's nice about that is every firkin you can go ahead and make a different beer. So you take a base beer and then alter it in some way and let it age and develop some internal carbonation.
Like all great craft breweries, Red Shedman is developing a legion of fans who loves their beer.
I couldn't be more pleased with the progress that we've made and the patronage that we have. And the fact that we wound up with a corporate contract in Buffalo Wild Wings in Maryland, they've been very nice to us. We've gotten on-tap reviews there are pretty over the top. We couldn't be happier. One of the comments was it was the best IPA they've ever had.
And as good as Red Shedman beer is, Vic continues to explore, create, and enjoy his journey as a brewer.
But at the end of the day, the biggest thing about what we do is we make good beer. We try to make good beer. Getting accolades is icing on the cake for us. We don't think we've arrived. We're still working on becoming better and developing new products. There's not an end in sight to I think what our creativity can be. And the biggest thing about it is it's fun. And if you're having fun, you just never know what's going to happen. And that's really all that the industry really is about. And I hope that everybody catches that with the craft brewers, that it's just a different art form. It's just you can go out and you can think of an idea, a concept, and then put it into action and see what it brings.
We then took a taste of one of Red Shedman's flagship craft beers.
Well, the Suicide Blonde is a hybrid. It's a cross between a Belgian and an IPA. So I make it with pretty much straight ale yeast, but I do add a little Belgian yeast, and then I brew it more like a Belgian in the middle, and towards the end of the boil, I'll add crushed coriander, sweet orange peel, bitter orange peel. Sometimes I'll put a little lemon in it for a little more citrusy note. Get those flavors in there. And then we'll finish the boil, dry hop it in the fermenter to bring it pretty much into a light IPA, but it's a very nice summery IPA. It's not real malty. Cheers. Cheers.
So settle in this weekend during this crazy snowstorm and savor a craft beer from Red Shedman Farm Brewery. How about a nice cold Suicide Blonde? Cheers.